Hello and welcome to Hidden Video Game Details, the series that aims to show you the things that you may have missed in your favourite games. In today's episode, we try to do the unthinkable in Find 100 Ducks and Blast Them, we discover that even the guards aren't safe from Hugo Strange in Batman Arkham City, and we try to not look too suspicious in Assassin's Creed Shadows. As always, if you think you know of a hidden detail or Easter egg that I haven't covered before, then let me know in the comments. And remember, if you want to be part of my Patreon-only Discord server where I stream and give away any spare game keys that I have, the link will be in the description. Anyway, without further delay, let's get started. Now, a couple of weeks ago, I shared some of the Easter eggs from the catchily named Find 100 Ducks and Blast Them. And after blasting more ducks than I care to mention, I've even managed to find some really cool details. You see, if you make your way to the back garden, you can find a swing with two in-love ducks perched on top of it. Of course, the ducks haven't told me they're in love, but I know they are because of this love heart. Well, if you shoot one of the ducks and break up the happy couple, this will happen. So the remaining duck will be heartbroken. Again, the duck didn't tell me that, I know because of the now broken heart. I mean, for a game about shooting rubber ducks, this is about as emotional as things get. But not to worry, I shot the other duck too, so it wasn't alone. Now, it's not just ducks that can be found in this game. You can also find a dog in the garden who will bring you a duck. Well, if your bloodthirst isn't quenched from all the duck slaughtering, you can try and shoot the dog. You know, just to see what happens. So thankfully, the game won't let you shoot the dog, and will instead boot you back to the main menu if you keep trying, which is the least you deserve. Now, one of the many things that makes the T-1000 such a formidable foe is his ability to regenerate, and that can be seen in one of his intros in Mortal Kombat 1. Well, something that I didn't notice when recording for that video is what happens when you hurt the T-1000 during a fight. You see, when you damage a normal opponent, their blood will decorate the floor as shown here. And it stays there for a pretty long time. However, if you dish out punishment to the T-1000, this will happen instead. So just like it does in the movie, the T-1000's quote-unquote blood won't stick around, and instead it will morph back into his body. I don't know about you, but I think that's really cool. Speaking of characters leaking bodily fluids, up next is the Binding of Isaac Rebirth. Now, it's worth remembering that Isaac is just 5 years old. Or at least that's what the game wiki says anyway. So seeing some of the things that he sees in-game is probably going to scare him. I mean, he handles most encounters like a champ. But there is a very specific scenario where his fear gets the better of him. If Isaac only has half a heart of health left, try saying that fast 5 times, when he enters a room, this will happen. So Isaac is so scared that he will leave a little puddle of wee on the floor. I mean, it's quite disturbing when you think about it, but it's something that some people may not know. Now, in the last episode of this series, we discovered the sniper rifle used by Deadshot in the Batman Arkham Origins trailer in Batman Arkham Origins. Granted, the gun found in the game wasn't the same gun used in the trailer, but it was still pretty cool. Well, loads of you, and I do mean loads of you, pointed out that you could also find a reference to a Batman Arkham City trailer in Batman Arkham City. At the processing center, you can find this guy.
Failure to surrender will be met with extreme force, followed by a level 9 and 10.
So despite being one of Hugo Strange's men, this Tiger Guard soon found himself expendable. In the Hugo Strange trailer for Arkham City, you could see Strange torturing the very same guard that you can find in-game, which is really cool. I mean, the discovery is cool, not the torture. Now, seeing as we've seen trailer referencing discoveries in both Arkham Origins and Arkham City, it does leave me wondering if any can be found in Arkham Asylum or Arkham Knight. So if you know of any trailer nods in either of those games, then let me know in the comments. So for a while now, I've taken to calling Ubisoft Ubislop, but that doesn't mean I don't want them to succeed. I want to play great games, and the more people out there making games increases the likelihood of seeing more great games. The thing is, Assassin's Creed Shadows is a good game, maybe even a great game to some, but it's still an Assassin's Creed game, a game that we've basically been playing for years now. Still, that doesn't mean it's not home to a couple of nice details that some of you might enjoy. So Shadows takes place in Japan, and in Japan people take their shoes off before entering someone's home. Well, I was going to record this next detail here, but for some reason I kept being distracted by these NPCs. Have you ever walked into a room and forgot what you were looking for, so you walk back out to see if you can jog your memory? Well, I'm pretty sure that's what's happening here. Anyway, at a different house without forgetful NPCs, you can see that your character is wearing footwear. However, as soon as you step into the house, the footwear is removed. I mean, don't get me wrong, there is no animation or anything, but it's a nice touch nonetheless. The other detail from Shadows can be seen when standing near a body. Now, usually, after killing someone in an Assassin's Creed game, you won't stick around to have a chat. I mean, if you've killed them, then they're dead, so they won't be very talkative anyway. Well, if you do wait by a body in Shadows, this will happen.
They killed you. Did you slay them?
I am just a simple girl.
So a guard will question if you had something to do with the fresh corpse, and you can lie to the guard, who will believe you. Now, I wanted to see what would happen if I confessed, but I needed a fresh body. So I whistled this guard over and took him down. I then picked up the body, just feet away from his buddies by the way, and then whistled to get their attention.
Hey! Did you kill them?
I killed them.
This will be quick.
So predictably, confessing to the killing will see the guards attack. I mean, I don't know about you, but if my friend went off to investigate a whistle, then I was alerted to the same friend's corpse by another whistle, I would put two and two together. But that's just me. Now, I don't know about you, but I love parody games. Games like High on Life and What the Golf are great because they poke fun at things in other games that you've definitely seen before. Well, a game that I've been playing recently is Sir Whoopass, which on the surface of things looks like a typical fantasy RPG. Except this one features Wi-Fi.
At this point, something interesting needs to happen. How about some orcs having trouble connecting to their Wi-Fi, for example?
Now, as you might imagine, there are loads of really funny interactions in Sir Whoopass, but one of my favourites can be seen in the tutorial. As you try to escape the dungeon, you are confronted by a bunch of traps. Nearby is a sign letting you know that it's been 2 minutes since the last accident. And before you ask, yes, I did wait for another minute to see if the number changed. And no, it didn't. Anyway, if you were to die to any one of these traps, this will happen. So the counter is reset as you dying is very much an accident. This is a game that I plan on streaming because there's going to be loads to find. So like I said, if you want to check out my Discord, the link is in the description. So that's it. If you know of any cool things in games that you think I should check out, then please leave them down in the comments, big or small, obvious or not obvious. If I think it's cool, I'll include it in a video and of course credit you like these people here. Remember, we are trying to reach 1 million subscribers, hopefully this year, so if you haven't already, please consider subscribing and helping me out. As always, thank you all for watching, and I'll speak to you all soon.